Let me start with something that sounds obvious but isn't. If confidence actually came from believing in yourself, a lot of people you think of as confident wouldn't exist. Most of them doubt themselves constantly. The difference is that doubt no longer stops them. What's really going on has very little to do with self-belief. It's your brain doing what it's always done, which is scanning for danger and trying to keep you from doing things that might get you rejected, embarrassed, or exposed. The problem is that in 2026, this wiring hasn't caught up. Saying the wrong thing or putting something out into the world feels like a threat, even though nothing meaningful is actually on the line. That's why people freeze. It's not a lack of confidence so much as an overactive safety system. Your brain thinks it's helping. And this is where waiting to feel confident goes wrong. That feeling doesn't arrive first. It shows up later after your brain has enough experience to realize that discomfort isn't the same thing as danger. A lot of advice misses this completely. You're told to hype yourself up, to change your mindset, to repeat things until you believe them. But your brain doesn't update itself through encouragement. It updates itself through experience. It pays attention to what happens after you act. If most of your experiences look like backing out at the last second and feeling relieved afterward, your brain learns that avoidance works, so it keeps doing its job. If, instead, your experiences include speaking while nervous, sharing something unfinished, or walking into situations where you feel slightly out of place and realizing nothing terrible follows, the lesson changes. That's the trick people don't talk about. You're not trying to eliminate fear, you're letting it show up, and then watching it fail to justify itself. When you slow down and actually look at what happens when things go badly, it's usually smaller than your mind predicted. You feel awkward for a bit. You replay the moment longer than anyone else does. Then life moves on. There's no permanent mark, no moment where the world quietly agrees that you should stop trying. Over time, this does something subtle. Your brain stops interrupting you so aggressively, not because you've proven you're exceptional, but because you've proven you're fine. This is why confident people seem calm. They're not immune to fear, they're just familiar with it. They've felt it often enough to know it doesn't get to make decisions anymore. So if you want confidence, don't wait for the feeling. Put yourself in situations where discomfort is likely, but actual harm isn't. Do it in small ways. Let it be a little messy. Let yourself be seen before you feel ready. Confidence grows out of that repetition, quietly, almost unintentionally. And one day, you realize you're not trying to trick yourself into being confident anymore.